Hello everybody, Destroy here, and welcome back to another early look at the Age of the Ring mod version 4.0. And today, we will be looking at the second new faction that has been added to the mod, and that, of course, is Rivendell. There also have been, of course, multiple other changes to other factions. I'm not sure if I'm going to do specific videos on them or not. Probably not. But Misty Mountains and, I think Gondor have had pretty substantial changes to their faction as well. But that is potentially something that we can see in streams, or perhaps you can check out for yourself once the mod is out as well, of course. And like I said last video, there's also, of course, the War of the Ring mod, or version, not mod. War of the Ring version, play game mode, and the Lord of the Rings campaign. Lord of the Rings campaign. That we'll be checking out later on as well, once the mod is released. Well, we might start War of the Ring before... No, I can't, actually. Yeah, once the mod is released and other people have the game. Then I plan on doing a co-op campaign with Thran of War of the Ring. That was on the agenda as well. And, of course, doing the campaign. But for today, we're going to have a look at the faction of Rivendell. And that I have also prepared a custom map for as well. Don't remember what it was called. It was like old... Oh boy, hang on. Fords of Brunin. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, map name. Let's find the F. There's many new maps as well in the new version of Age of the Ring, so that's something to look forward to as well. I don't know if this is one of them. No, it isn't. I don't remember this map. I've made a custom version of this one though. And we got the spot here in order to benefit from that. Let's just begin. So, Rivendell, of course, is the Elves of Imladris, if you don't know for some reason. But it is also more than that. It is more like the Free Peoples of Eriador kind of thing, or something. As it's
a small goblin lair.
As it encompasses more than just the Elves of Rivendell.
The ring has been dropped. It's a wild goblin cave.
As you can see, I've spawned myself some creeps to to play
Don't
with.
let the cave troll by.
But first,
There is work to be done.
first and
Cave
foremost,
troll.
look at this fortress. Also, it plays music. It's like a music
Don't let the
box,
cave troll by.
which is unique to this faction, I guess. I've never heard this before. Seen this. Plays a nice lute
It's a cave troll.
or something. But it's very cool. It's also got some niceties on the inside. We go into this view here. Yes, there's like a little heart, and we got a banner. You got some chairs. The game doesn't like this view, by the way. But there's a lot of nice little details. Also, I really like the roof tiling and stuff on the Rivendell fort. Seemingly has a little pool up there. It's a very pretty building, isn't it? And the Elven builder. There's a look at that boy.
Ready your tools.
There's his portrait there, that guy. So we had Rivendell Orchards as their farms and Rivendell Forges. So each faction, of course, has two different farms, and they do different things.
Where should we build?
We'll build one of each,
Building supplies coming.
and we'll see what they do.
We have a new
I,
structure.
of course, have fast building because I have a preview build that was made to be previewed. So, of course, your game will not be like that. You won't have crazy amounts of money or PowerPoints either. That's all just things I have to help show off the mod. So, there's the Rivendell Orchard. It'll be leveling up very rapidly as well. As it levels up, it adds some trees. And the forge seems to have a smith going at it with a hammer, as you would expect a forge to do. Let's see what a level 3 forge looks like here in just a second, as I'm sure it'll take over. There we go. It adds an arrow tower at the top. And there's lots of upgrades that can do. Rivendell Orchards, they don't have any upgrades or anything of that nature. But what they do is reduce the cost of your cavalry. So the more you get, the more you, of course, will have cheaper cavalry. And the forge, of course, does the same, but for upgrades. So the more of these you have, the more cheap your upgrades are going to be. We should probably get the upgrades on the go. You can reforge the sword of Elendil. We're not going to do that yet. But we will get arrows, increased damage for arrows, Noldoran armors, Tengwar inscribed blades, and Benekers. So it's forged blades, heavy armor, arrows.
There is work to be done.
Huge. And this faction is very cool in the fact that it combines Bree land, Dunedain, and like the Noldoran elves.
One-feathered arrows ready for use.
I really like.
I have building supplies.
It's like an alliance faction kind of. So you got a few different buildings. You got the Breeland encampments where you build Breelanders. A Dunelanding gathering.
It is time to build.
Also, they have some pretty good
Ready your
announcer
tools.
stuff for like when things build and stuff. I'll let you hear it.
The men of the north have their camp.
Where
Noldoran
should we
armor
build?
has been crafted.
Not bad, not bad. I like it. Rivendell Dormitory. Let's see this building in action. Where's the front? That's probably the front.
Coming through. Ready your tools.
A lot of these Rivendell buildings are
The
very fancy,
dormitory is ready.
which is
The
very
blades
nice.
have been inscribed.
Okay, good news. There's a lot of different buildings as well. Here's the Rivendell Library.
Build up
Put
this
that there.
land. There is work to be done.
What else we got? We got Rivendell Battle Tower. Let's have a look at the new Battle Tower.
Coming through.
We have the library.
Everything is like custom and new.
Where should we build?
The closest thing you'll get to original elves is the Forge, but even that's still a custom model. I think the only part is
Building is
really
now finished.
the same as like the middle Forge bit. But even then it probably looks
Ready
higher
your
res
tools.
and stuff. With the Well of Celebrian? Celebrian? I don't know. Units near the well, auto heal if not under attack. Stealth, increase command points by 10. Wait. The well increases command points by 10 and reduce the cost of infantry. So wells are very good in this. Also very fancy.
Build up this land.
Everything about this faction is very
Where
fancy.
should we build?
Is that Bilbo?
Celebrian's well has been completed.
Hey, it's fucking Bilbo and that other guy. I don't know his name, but I recognize him from the movies. That's cool. That's a nice touch. Statue of Gil-galad. Or Gil-galad. I'm not sure. I've never known how to say his name, to be honest.
Coming through.
Let's throw him down. And what else are
Ready
we
your
missing here?
tools.
We got walls, of course. Rivendell has walls.
The
Yeah.
monument to
Build
Gil-galad
up
is
this
complete.
land.
Gil-galad. There you
Where
go.
should we build?
He even told me how to say it.
Ready your tools.
Useful. Alright, we'll start having a look at things shortly here. I think we'll start by going over units from each structure. So let me get these upgraded. The Dunedain encampment does not need to be upgraded, it seems. That is this. That has a bunch of weird things. I'm not sure what that does. Okay, and this is a farm. Yes, of course it
Where
is.
should we build?
I think we have all the buildings. I could be wrong. I'm not sure which buildings are which. Barracks. This is a library. Do we ever get a dormitory?
Building materials.
That's the dormitory.
We've expanded the
Well, it
barracks.
says Rivendell Barracks there, but it says
There is
dormitory
work to
in
be
here.
done.
I see. So the dormitories are barracks. Makes sense. I like that passive, like, music. That's really cool. That's such a nice touch. Also, there's a lot of custom, like, stuff inside here as well. They got pillows, elven helmets, and archer arrows, and all kinds of stuff. There's lots of little details in Rivendell. I love it.
Where should we build?
There's a statue of Gil-galad. Looking strong. Too bad he was set aflame.
I have building supplies.
Here's the Elven wall. Let's build a wall here. I can show you guys what the wall looks like. It looks similar to the original Elven walls from B4.0 2, but a bit more ornate, fancy, and a bit greener. But definitely has a similarity in it. So So we'll get a gate here. We'll get a postern gate here. And over here we'll put some arrow towers or whatever's left. Should guard tower, yeah. Maybe I can put a guard tower here. Yeah. One there too. For good measure.
Tools.
Alright.
Take it this way.
So I'll have a look at the wall. They might get an upgrade visually or something if there's a fort upgrade for it. I don't know yet. What's this? Ooh. We'll get there when we get there. Just saw a lightning bolt and got excited. Here's the Rivendell Gate. It looks amazing, as you would expect. Custom and door textures, animations, and everything. There's the postern gates. It looks secret and safe. There's a custom Rivendell tower for the walls. That looks very cool. Look at that. I really like the architecture design.
Building materials.
They've gone with a lot of cool designs for Rivendell. Look at this thing. Even the basic farm looked amazing. There's the well. Look at the well. It's awesome. Let's have a look at this library here. It's like a circle of books inside a fancy building. Pretty neat. And of course we had a look at the barracks already. What's the Dunedain encampment look like? Nothing flashy, but they're Dunedain. Why would it be flashy, you know? This is what they do. The Rangers. And then of course the Bree encampment is almost like a circus tent. I mean, you are making hobbits, so I guess that's fair. But you're also making Bree town guards. Also, another thing you see here, there's a custom little icon next to the command point limits. I guess it's the Rivendell logo. Each faction has their own little icon, which is kind of neat. Alright, let's level this up again. Let's make sure everything is max rank, so once I get to building things, we can do that.
Where should we build?
Let's also go get the ring.
Building materials.
The ring hero is Frodo, again, for the elves. I believe he's the ring hero for all the good factions, so
Quick, take the ring back to the fortress.
there you go. But I'll show him off regardless. I won't in-depth look at him though. If you want to see that, just look at the Rohan video I did before this. You should look at that anyway, if you want to see what Rohan's like. Let's see, let's get the banners. We'll start upgrading the fort.
The One Ring. We have it.
And we'll have a look and see what the fort looks like in all its glory.
We've expanded the
There's
barracks.
a nice array of elven heroes here as well.
We've expanded the fortress.
I will take the ring to Mordor. Come on!
Okay,
Let us hurry!
there we go, we got Frodo.
Come on!
I don't think heroes in Age of the Ring version 4.0 cost command points. Is that something I forgot to mention last video, but I think that's the thing.
There is work to be done.
That's a fully upgraded Bree Lane encampment. It's got a wall around it. This fully upgraded thing comes with a archer tower on top. With a Deadeye archer on top. He's killing it. Alright. Let's continue upgrading the forts. Song and Merriment enables the recruitment of Rivendell revelers from the conservatory.
Building materials.
Rivendell is, of course, all about songs and lore and stuff, you know? So they have a lot of that kind of stuff. I really like this fortress. This model is incredible. I remember when I first streamed, an early, super early build of Rivendell, it had a completely different fortress. I still thought it was really cool, but this is 100 times better than that. This is amazing. Okay, so we got the Reveler guys. I don't know what that did visually, but it's there. Okay, let's get the Wardens of Imladris. Adds magic damage to the fortress and all attached towers. That's something we forgot to add. Let's get some flat expansions, which of course are air towers. They got ballistas. They have floodgates. And they also have wall hubs. There we go. Looks like the expansions don't actually attach to the fort like almost all of the forts. Not a bad thing.
We've expanded the fortress.
Just different. Oh my god. Those poor gobos. So they have ballistas. I don't know if their siege weapon is ballistas or not. It might be. Those look pretty cool. Oh, the Noldors look cool too. Oh, there we go. Look at this Noldor statues on the front there. That's what I'm talking about. Very fancy. And of course there's the floodgate expansions. It's a fancier version of the original model, more or less. I love it. And what else we got? Girdle of Imladris. Increases Conservatory's armor and hit points. So they're really powering out the Conservatory. What's... It might be a power. White Council Observatory. Requires the Girdle of Imladris. Unlocks 3 spells that can be cast from the fortress. Lightning Strike. Saruman's magic damage deals and stuns units within its radius. Hull of Belagar? Something like that. Círdan's wisdom temporarily decreases rather, build time of elf units.
We've expanded the fortress.
Or I can't say these elven names. Iwindil? Bird Friend. Radagast's friendship with Gwahir's folk allows the fortress to temporarily summon a giant eagle. Sounds amazing. So we have a multi-use fort power. So you can choose which one you want to cast. You have Summon Eagle, Lightning Strike, or Faster Building of Elves. All of them sound very useful. Requires Song of Merriment upgrade. Party of Elven Revelers. Let's get some Revelers and see what they're like. They seem... I mean, by the name, they're probably going to be like some sort of singer, or maybe a partier.
I have
Something like
building
that.
supplies.
He has building supplies. Damn right. Oh, you can only have one room in the library. Okay. Oh, it's like passive. There are upgrades for things.
Friends.
Okay.
Duty calls.
Let's see what these are like.
Joy and laughter and songs of sadness.
Oh shit.
We're going. We don't do requests.
They're like bards.
Over there.
Awesome. Increases experience, gain of friendly units by 10%. Passively decrease cooldown of Hall of Fire's vivid retellings by 10%. Do they attack? No, they're not an attack unit. Are they singing? They sing a song. Stay a while and listen. Nice. It's a nice, nice nod to Diablo. Decreases attack speed and attack damage of enemy units in a wide radius. That's passive. This is a cast one. Cast on an orchard temporarily increases production by 50%.
Is there a party?
Let's try it out. Can be cast from quite far away, apparently. Very cool. Deals significant damage over time to structures. Let's try this on a cave troll.
Small goblin lair. It's a tribe of goblins. Don't let the cave troll by.
Wow. I'm gonna sing a nice little song, so
Is there a party?
that's pretty cool. Alright, so that's their special unit. You can have 5 of them. Okay, let's try the lightning strike on some unsuspecting galvos. Not a huge radius. I'm not sure I clicked it. Might just be like lightning tower normally. I also might not have clicked it right. Is it right click? No. Do this one. There we go. Ah, it's like Saruman's level 6 power. In a base game, of course. I related a lot of things to the base game.
There is work to be done.
Helps me understand. Oh, you can do the rest as well. Summon eagle. I thought you'd only be able to do one.
Cave.
So we can summon
We
joint
must
eagle
stand
ace
against them. It's a tribe of goblins.
for a certain amount of time. We don't want to kill all these things though. And we can call Belegar. I don't know how to say this. I mean, it's hard to judge of how quickly that's going to work. Makes a nice seagull sound though. my things
We
are
are
instant
Knights of
anyway.
Rivendell.
We're not ready for you
Athena
guys.
and Arena.
Okay, let's go to... I think that's all the 4.0 upgrades. Yes. Good. Let's look at the heroes next, eh? We'll start with Arwen. Yes. Lovely Arwen. We have...
Im Arwen Telim Lethide.
There she is.
Renewed shall be blade that was broken.
Cool. Arwen is
Good
not
wife.
a hero who can attack in this mod. From what I've heard, she is a passive
Hon Mabathon
hero.
Rohan
She's
and
kind of similar to the Revelers, actually, in function. She's more of a support hero and less of a combat hero. So that's definitely going to be a big change to, like, say, anyone used to base game Arwen, who has a sword and flood and all that.
Torgwaith Nin
She now comes with different things and does different things. So we can buy this ability. It ranks her up. It becomes more expensive as she ranks up. So rank 1, she gets allied heroes near Arwen get armor. Rank 3, allied heroes near
It's a
Arwen
cave
get
troll.
experience gain. Rank 6, allied heroes near Arwen gain 66% armor. So double armor now. Rank 10, the radius of Arwen's leadership is greatly increased. Also passively grants Arwen a high percentage of range damage avoidance and increased armor per level. So she'll become harder to kill, and she'll avoid arrow fire. So she's basically there as a walking buff. And that's just this ability, of course. She also has target units and heroes that temporarily become invisible and receive 25% movement speed.
The ring. It's so
Why
heavy.
do you fear the past?
Let's try it out on Frodo. Does he not count? Oh, yeah, he does. He's just too far away.
Quiet. This way.
Now Frodo's invisible and faster.
Nathach Igonithach Ormenuyal Archenet?
There's some Elvish. Blessing of Tunuviel. Enemy units within radius are stunned.
Ethelithach.
So she can still do some stuff, but she can't directly attack. Nice. Go to sleep. And there's, they get the little shock thing, showing they're shocked. Stunned.
Hon Mabathon Rohan and Rivendell.
And her last ability, allied units within the radius temporarily gain fear immunity and get healed when they deal damage. Does not affect heroes, Grey Company, or veterans of Last Alliance.
The light
Fighting
of
has
the evening
begun.
star does not wax and wane.
Cool. Very nice. Let's look at Arwen. She's definitely unique. Next up is Gildor, the Wandering Noldor. I don't know much about Gildor.
I am Gildor, son of Inglaw,
In fact, I know
of the House
all
of folk, great or
I know literally
small,
nothing about
have
Gildor.
a part to play.
He is an elf. He does things. He has a lantern, and he wanders. That's all I know. But he's in the lore there somewhere. There he is. He looks pretty cool. Let's give him a
I
level
know
10,
these paths.
and then we'll see what he does. This guy's really just setting him up and knocking him down, isn't he? Can we, like, just wall this away? I mean, I put this here. I didn't realize it'd be such a problem. It's fine. Anyway, where did he go? There he is.
There is beauty yet unmarred by the shadow.
I highly doubt I'll be able to get this done in an hour either. I got close with the Rohan one, but
The
I think
shadow
there's
is
probably
out
more
there.
for this one to look at. Maybe. Okay, Gildor. He has leadership. Hobbits near Gildor get 33% damage and armor. I mean, if you read the books, you probably know who Gildor is. I really haven't read through the books all the way. I've
All
barely made it
folk,
the first one,
great
so
or small, have their part to
most of
play.
my knowledge from the movies. Gildor summons a single group of Noldor exiles to his side. And at level 8, he summons 3 groups of Noldor exiles
Come, my
to his side.
companions.
That's cool.
Elves of Mithlond.
I love that Elven
Press
song.
on.
They come with abilities. Song of Elbreth. Friendly use can Templar became immune to fear. That's so good.
I will help you in whatever way I can.
Weapons.
I really like that. And he also has Light of Telperion. Gildor reveals his blessed lantern, cause enemies to flee in terror.
The light of Telperion compels thee.
There we go. Very nice. I remember watching Dunedain make that
I will
animation
help you in whatever way I
on
can.
a stream.
My sword is
Turned out
fledged to
pretty good.
gladness.
I really like Gildor.
I know
Be
this.
alert, sentry.
Singing else. Oh, we still have one more to hear. Yes. Okay. Let's get Halberad. He costs 1111. Weird. It's a very weird number. Weird flex.
Albarad of the Dunedain reporting for duty.
So I believe Halberad was part of Gondor before.
The Dunedain are at your disposal.
Maybe he wasn't. I could be
Peril
wrong.
lies ahead.
With Gondor's revamp, I'm not sure what's going on. I believe Gondor, like Aragorn is now in. Jesus. Of course, Aragorn's here. Aragorn is a 25 PowerPoint summon for Gondor now instead of an actual hero. But they've also got Denethor.
I am yours
Anyway,
to
we're not
command.
talking about Gondor, are we? We have Halberad Dunedain. He can toggle between spear and bow. And he also gives Aragorn experience gain when he's near him. So that's pretty good. Let's go level him up to
Keep
10.
moving.
I click this button every time for the heroes. So we still have Glorfindel, Elrond, and Aragorn to look at. We'll get to them though.
For many long years, we have kept the enemy at bay.
One thing at a time. There's so much to look at.
Keep moving.
Okay. When he levels up, he does get a visual upgrade, as you see. He looks very cool. His helmet's very nice. He's got some cool bracers and
Protect
stuff.
the townsfolk of Eriador.
Let's look at some custom voices, of course. Nearby Dunedain gain 30% armor and 50% resistance to knockback.
Conquer your fear, your hunger, your weakness.
Nice. Muster the Dunedain. Target structure Templar gains 75% unit production speed. Let's try that out. Let's just,
Keep moving.
we're not going to build anything, but we'll just try it out. Ah, it has to be a Dunedain encampment, of course. Makes sense. That's a cool effect. And now you'll be able to make Dunedain Rangers super fast. I can make them probably much faster than normal.
We will protect the small folk of
Look,
Eriador.
look at it, they got a little musical notes because they're around this guy. Musical note buff.
Let them see.
That's pretty cool.
Back to safety.
I like it. Alright, where is
For many
Halberad?
long years, we
Fire
have
very
kept
much
the
desire
enemy
to
at bay.
speak with him. Banner of Arwen. Halberad unfurls the banner wrought by Arwen. For 10 seconds, allied units and heroes in a large radius get 50% damage, 200% experience. Enemy units and heroes lose damage experience gain, have reduced fear resistance. Main duration. Allied units and heroes in a large radius get 2% experience. Enemy troops and heroes have fears. Jesus, there's a lot of words there. 60-second banner does some stuff.
I bring with me the banner of the Evenstar. Come.
Aha, nice. Okay. You can also destroy it if you like. I don't know why
The
you'd want to.
Dunedain are at your disposal.
Also make 0 resources for selling, of course. Okay, let's look at Halberad.
Fear.
He's looking pretty good. Let's get Aragorn. Oh yeah. Aragorn, of course, is going to be awesome, as always. Because if he's not, it's a bad mod.
You have my sword. The Northern Kingdom was destroyed long ago.
Yes, there he is. So he's got his ranger look. Very strider.
These are strange tracks.
He can toggle between sword and bow. So you actually an Aragorn with a bow mode, which I like. Because most Aragorns you don't see using a bow, but he does in the because he's a ranger, of course. Kingsfoil heals nearby heroes. Chieftain of the Dunedain. Let's go level him up.
It's a long way.
We'll get there. He also, of course, has that custom running animation from a Return of the King video game that dude I made for him. Pretty cool.
I'm going to have a look around.
We shall hold here.
It's also got good voice files, nicely made. By doing that, gain 33% attack damage, become immune to fear. That's passive. Sildo's Air requires level 9 Anduril upgrade. Nearby doing that, get that immune to fear. When active, all nearby units gain 33% damage, armor, and immune to fear. Okay. Master Tracker by Aragorn and nearby allies get armor, or speed rather. When using his bow, he temporarily gains 100% vision range. Wow. Wow. So he can see pretty far once he gets a bow out. That's pretty cool. Fire shall be woken.
Elendil!
Oh, it's a literal fire. Torche! Touche. 75% damage, 50% armor, and wields a torch. While the ability is active, nearby heroes get 50% armor. Can only be used with sword equipped.
Go full.
Awesome. Now let's get the Anduril. The Flame of the West upgrade, and then we'll see what
I know what
happens. Does he get a visual upgrade when it happens? He might. Meanwhile, we will recruit Glorfindel and get ready for him. Glorfindel has been revamped in this, so he looks quite different.
I will protect the lands of Rivendell.
He's got some cool powers.
Anduril, Flame of the West, forged from the shards of Narsil.
There it
Put
is.
aside the Ranger. Become who you were born to be.
Oh, that's cool.
I am Isildur's heir.
Can he put aside the... Oh, so now his last ability is different. Okay. He still looks the same. He still has a ranger. But when activated, all nearby units gain 32% damage, 50% armor, immune to fear. There's a lot of fear resists going on, which is good. Nearby doing getting attack damage, immune to fear. So that's very similar to what it was. But now he has
We must
Anduril.
wait for cover of darkness. These are strange
And
tracks.
it's a bit different. Pretty cool.
We must gather our strength.
There we go. Let's look at Glorfindel. And as you'll immediately notice, he is no longer the elf in silver armor. He is now the elf in golden armor. But it suits him quite nicely. I don't know if there's even a reason he was in silver armor. But he looks awesome. Look at him. So he has some abilities, of course, we will check out once we
Let me
level him
show
up.
you.
We can actually mount his horse. Mount Asphalloth. And when he mounts, of course, he gets a fancy helmet. He also has a really wicked looking sword. I like it.
Be swift.
Glorfindel in this looks very cool.
Here.
I like him a lot. And he has some really cool shit. So let's check him out.
Stay quiet.
Mainly his last power, Slayer of Demons. I tried it out once. It was pretty cool. So, Temple gets 100% damage. Glorfindel causes fear to nearby enemies and Nazgul as well. So he gets a little glowy. Light Amon, target units getting experience. Is there anyone I could use this on? Just get some pests, some hobbits.
Evil has spread across these lands.
Defenders of the Shire.
Oh, it does have like a light particle effect.
Everyone have a rock ready.
You're welcome now.
The
Good
northern
decommissioning
lands
tools.
are under siege.
And
Be swift.
his coolest ability, of course, is Slayer of Demons. Blast back units in a wide radius from Glorfindel. His melee attacks pin the enemy heroes for a short
We
time.
must stand against them.
Look at that. Ooh. Is that not cool or what? I thought that was a particularly cool particle
Take
effect.
cover. This is the way. Be swift.
And that's basically a look at
This is the
Glorfindel.
way.
I don't think he has anything different on foot. Nope. But he's very cool. I like it. I like the change to Glorfindel. And last but not least, of course, we have Elrond.
I do not know what strength is in my
So
blood.
far from home. Follow me.
They're
There is
probably
work to
going
be
to need
done.
more
It is
trees.
time to build. Ready your
together at this
tools.
dark hour.
There is much to do.
The eye is fixed on Rivendell.
So here's Elrond.
The orchard
Comes out
has
in his
been
robe.
planted.
He also
Finished
looks
with this structure.
amazing. Look how well done his face is. It's bonkers.
We must not delay.
This is a mod that came out
Advance.
for a game 2006. 5 or whatever it is. And they managed to make a mod that
This way,
makes
elves.
models look this good for it.
Reclaim these
It's
lands.
crazy.
Advance.
And when he levels up, of course, he gets his Hobbit styled red armor. That is awesome. I love the red armor of the Hobbit films. Say what you want about the Hobbit films. The costumes were very good. And Lord of Rivendell, always near Elrond, getting 150% experience gain. Faster. Elrond's attacks temporarily just splash damage and knock damage. Skill of the elves.
Should have stayed dead.
He also says you should have stayed dead. I like that. I like that a lot. At level 6 he equips his heavy armor, so that's when he put it on. And he gets 50% armor and 50% resist knockback. Plus Homely House. Heals nearby allies, fully refreshes their spell ability timers.
May
Special
blessings of elves, men, and all free folk go with you.
Apparently it says it before you use it.
May the blessings of elves, men,
That's
and
fine.
free folk go with you.
So of course we refresh
Evil
our
has
ability
spread across
timers,
these lands.
so we can do this again! Yes!
Rivendell must not fall.
And we got the Ring of Air. Creates a circular sanctuary in which all allied units get 150% armor from stealth and become immune to fear and terror while in this area. Let's check it out.
This way, elves.
So you got basically like a super safe zone.
So heavy.
You summon that down. It's kind of like a land spell, but not on the land. So you don't want to fight in that area if possible. Or defend through there. Whatever. And I think that's all the heroes, right? Yeah, there you go. That's a look at all the heroes. Every one of them is looking very good. All has pretty unique stuff to them. Should we start with the hobbits? I guess so. Let's look at bounders. We can stealth in trees. N?
Defenders of the Shire,
Don't know if there's an N at the end.
gather round.
Alright, we'll have a look. So there's a bounder. The keen eye amongst you will notice Bill Murray's
Everyone have a
face.
rock ready.
That's the thing about Age of the Ring. They've used a lot of actors' faces on models. You might not notice. Which is pretty cool. But that's the bounders. They can get a banner carrier. Get right through, they can throw rocks. But until then, they don't get any rock, and they just fight with clubs. That's what they're holding. Okay, very good. Let's see the next one. Duke Archers.
Fearless
Many.
Tuckborough archers ready for orders.
Mini Orbits.
Took? Yes, from my mother's side.
Custom voices as well, of
Not
course.
stopping till afternoon tea time.
And there's a look at them. They look cool. Let's give them swan feathered arrows and a banner carrier. And we'll see if that changes what their arrows look like or anything. It actually does. Well, nice. And they don't come with fire arrows or anything.
Bando Brass!
They're very basic archers.
Road goes ever on.
Obviously, you're going to want to upgrade to Noldor archers at some point, but
I do miss my armchair.
they're probably a pretty good early game Hobbit archer to have. Get the Breeland Towns Guard. Let's have a look at him. Strongest cavalry, so I'm assuming he has a spear.
Breelanders, together now.
So these, of course, aren't hobbits.
Keep up the pace.
Because this place builds hobbits and Breelanders. And here's a look at the Breeland
Mind
Towns
your
Guard.
business.
Also with custom voices, custom models. They look pretty good. I like their... They look very Breeland. It's very...
Elves, rangers, pah,
not super fancy.
sailor men.
Which is what you would expect from Breelanders. Armor from the Barrows. How do you get that? Must be a power. Like a porcupine formation? Alright, we'll keep these
We're on
guys.
patrol.
since we
Keep up
have
the
something
pace.
special to give them. Oh, also the banner carrier is a Arjunadine. Very cool. I like that.
You gotta be back by sundown.
Alright, what do we got? A battering ram. Unexpected party.
Look, lads, it's 3 aside. It ain't hard.
Let's check out their
Built this
ram.
one myself.
I think the ram looks identical to Rohan's, but of course being carried by different guys. This is basically a log with a metal thing on it, isn't it? That's what a ram is. Looks good though, and it will
Oi, don't drop your head.
smash your shit.
There's nothing we can't get
Off
through.
they go. Let's see what this is. Ho ho ho, to the bottle I go. Try.
The enemy is at hand.
It plays a party song from the Hobbits, which I cannot let play because it's copyrighted. Oh god. Oh no. Hold on. Let me just put a pause in there for copyright sakes. But it plays a. Okay, I can go away from it. It plays that song. I'm not going to click that button again for the sake of that not flagging my video. Because I remember when I played the Beef Me 1 campaign, that song would flag the copyright on the end of my videos because it played after every mission. But that's a thing. I think it's just a button that plays that song and does like a party. So that's pretty cool. So feel free to click that button all you like.
I'm here! You got anything to eat?
We got Fatty Bulger.
Us Bulgers are known for being swift on our feet.
There he is. He's got a horn. Run, Fatty, run. What the hell?
Must go as fast as I can.
Interesting.
I know these parts. I think.
Okay. He's become super fast. Super
Us
fast.
hobbits are a most hardy folk.
Let's see what he does at level 2. Let's see what his horn sounds like.
I'm your hobbit.
Alright. See this. Horn of Buckland sound decreasing recruit times of all hobbits.
Sound the horn call of Buckland.
Nice. And now this building has been casted in smoke, which of course means it's going to be making guys really quick.
Make it quick.
Not that quick.
My wife has dinner waiting.
But quick.
Hey, hands off my crop.
We got Farmer Maggot.
It'll soon be time for the harvest.
He comes Grip and Fang and Wolf. Passively guard Farmer Maggot. So he comes with 3 doges. There's a look at the boy himself. Very good.
Hey,
Let's see
hands
what
off
his
my crop.
ability is at level 2. Summons his farm for a short time. Generates a large amount of resources.
Come along.
Ah. Okay. I really like how this faction
no time
is like.
for lollygagging.
It's got so much to it. You know what I mean? Like,
Mrs. Maggot as much.
you got a whole hobbit thing, you got Dunedain, then you got the elves. It's just like a.
Keep an eye out. There's strangers afoot.
600! That's probably more than you would normally make. But it is a mushroom farm, as you see there. It's pretty cool. Because my fort's making 150, and a normal fort doesn't make 150. We all know that. That's just because I have boosted income. Would that be crazy? So let's look at the Hobbit building. Let's have a look at the next one. Looks like a lot of these are grayed out, which means we probably will need some certain things. We'll start with this one then. Rivendell Garrison. We'll go for the Rivendell Guardsmen. They have a lot of different people. So they come out unupgraded. They look cool still, but once you upgrade their Noldor armor, they will don the Noldor armor and look even cooler, which is pretty cool. I really like this. Look how they go from just like normal elf looking to Noldor looking, just like that. That's amazing. And then they dab, or whatever they're doing. Probably not dabbing. What are they doing? Alright. They're doing a thing. They're having a point. Song of Finwë. Seasoned warriors sing a song of past victories. Oh, cool.
Let us go. Come, my
It was a
friends.
little faint, but I heard the song.
We still have a part to play.
It's pretty good. Let's see what the Glavesmen are like.
We bring glaive and shield to Guardian Ladris.
Yep, they have that. Let's click this again. Yes. It's beautiful. Of course, we give them armor and they look amazing all of a sudden. I like the different colored cloaks as well. That's pretty cool.
Our presence is requested. We must take the
They look
fight
very colorful.
together.
It can also grow in porcupine,
Shields!
which is not actually porcupine.
Come, my friends.
That's shield wall.
Eldarin, move out! Our presence is requested.
But that's fine. We get the idea.
Ladris must be preserved.
They have a wall ability of some kind. Rivendell archers, we'll get them next. The Mod Knights and veterans of
Who
Last
can match our
Alliance.
skill with a bow?
The shadow will be
Get out of
lifted.
here. Go fight some trolls.
Song lies
No,
along the
don't do
meadow.
that. Can we decommission these? We can.
Over there.
I suppose we should. Okay,
May the grace of the Valar protect you.
let's do this as well. I just watched the Lord of the Rings first one last night, so oh, it's all fresh. It's all fresh in my mind. Love it. Okay, there's the armor. There's the arrows, and then we can
Eldarin,
guess what the
move
rest
out!
of the deck. You can also, of course, combine battalions in Age of the Ring. So you can combine archers with
You do not
spearmen
stand alone.
and stuff like that.
In Ladris must be preserved.
Could be good if you don't like microing stuff. Let's get some Knights of Rivendell. See what they're like.
We are Knights of Rivendell.
Okay, they come out with
You
no
do not
armor on.
stand alone.
We'll give them armor, we'll give them blades. We'll click their song button, because it makes a cool sound. There we go, they've done their armor. And they're
We
basically
still have
just
a part to
Noldor
play.
and
Our path
on
is certain.
horses. But they can also go
We
into
must
bow
take
mode,
the fight to them.
which of course is useful. And they can get the arrow upgrades once they do that.
Eldarin, move out!
Alright, and last but not least, the veterans of the Last Alliance. You can only have one. So they must be pretty
Come to
good.
protect Middle Earth.
There they are. In all their glory.
Have your weapons ready, elves.
Full Last Alliance Noldor elf.
Pull out your swords.
They have swords, they have bows.
Watch your footing. They must fall.
Let me just see
We
what their
must
shots
protect
are
the
like.
woods. Keep your wits
Do
sharp.
they have like shiny arrows or anything? Nope. They do a lot of archer damage though. Ooh, what's this?
With haste.
Let's go level these up.
Watch your footing.
Because they have some abilities at like level 5. We can use these
Hurry, elves of the woods.
random ones just
Our
go through here.
homes must be defended.
It's fine.
Don't draw attention. Like the wind.
1, 2, 3,
With
4.
haste. Hurry, elves
That's why it
of the
pays to be
woods.
prepared and have these kind of things.
Watch your footing.
Otherwise, I'd have to like play a full battle to be able to show these kind of things, and that would take ages. You can also go into towers.
Tower,
Let me
hurry.
just see what they look like in a tower. You probably can't see them, I'd expect, like other towers. No, of course not. But you can upgrade it with arrows. You can also put guys in it.
Elves, with haste.
Okay, let's see what they do. Veterans have fought many battles, witnessed great triumphs and tragic defeats, and are learned in the arts of war. Your allied troops get learned by small experience buff.
Like the wind.
There's the banner carrier as well. Very flashy. Siege of Region. The veterans were there during Sauron's attack on the Northern realm of Region. The battle is temporarily immune. Battalion is temporarily immune to knockback and fear. Ooh. You can play some cool music. It's being overshadowed by the loot, of course. Does this play music as well? I don't know. Perhaps. Okay, well I can't. You can't use all three. All three of these are linked, it seems. The veterans were there during the Battle of Daggerlad, the final siege of Barad-dûr. You might just play the same music. Might play no music. Nearby Dunedain and Bree landers temporarily gain 33% armor and for a short time, while nearby Elven units gain 33% damage. And the Fall of Angmar.
Don't draw attention.
Let's go over here. Veterans fought alongside Glorfindel in the decisive battle against the Lord of Angmar. Melee attacks temporarily. I can speak sometimes. Maybe not today. Deal area of effect damage and additional damage for structures. Range attack speed is increased. Cool. I like all the custom movie clip sound effects. As long as they're done well, which they seem to be done very well. God, we're 50 minutes in, we're not even close to done, I feel like. Oh my god. Let's get some Dunedain. Let's look at everything from there. Everything looks very good. Top quality as I expect.
We will guard the innocent.
There's some Dunedain. They look very ranger-like, as you would want.
Take up swords.
So I can equip swords. Wait, is it permanent? I made him equip swords and now they're upgrading swords. Increases unit to level 2, no longer requires special power. We might need another one. So I think once you go to sword mode, you're permanently in sword mode. Good to know.
Protect the small folk of Ariador.
Permanently equips the range of the swords. Yeah, I didn't read it before I clicked it. I just assumed it was it. You can also permanently equip them with spears.
Spears, rangers.
So there's some Dunedain with spears.
Hunt down the servants of the
Witchcraft
enemy.
becomes invisible and standing still.
They won't find us now.
So once you get level 2, you can go
The enemy is out there.
invisibly.
May the grace of the Valar protect you.
Let's get one more. And then we'll get some Dunedain Outriders. What's this? Station permanent sentry inside the tower. Oh, that
We
doesn't sound
Dunedain will fight
like a
for
bad
you.
thing. Okay. Permanently equips the ranger with bows. Increase the base damage and adds magic damage to the arrows. Okay, so this makes them permanently archers.
We must.
I think they come out default as archers, but this makes them better
We
archers.
will guard the innocent.
What the hell are you doing? And of course they look like archers.
We are called back to camp. We are the remnants of Arnor.
Dunedain Outriders, here they are.
We will hunt down the
And
servants
go
of the
wedge
enemy.
formation.
Yeah.
And get upgrades and get woodcraft at level 2 so they can stand still, be invisible as well. But they're a cab unit, so that's kind of interesting. And they have some like heavier looking horses as well.
Yeah. Stay off the road. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stand guard. Regroup there.
Okay. So these we're gonna need library things. Oh god, okay. Let's stick clicking things. Allows Bree Dunedain and Hobbit units to heal in outside combat. Allows the Grey Company to be purchased from the Dunedain Gathering. Increases orchard production by 30%. Permanently reduces the cost of unit upgrades. Allows for an additional battalion of Last Alliance veterans to be recruited. Ooh. And I think that's all that does. That's pretty good, though. Permanently stations Noldoran Guard at structures. Okay, all these sound useful.
The library has a new tome.
So now we should be able to
Your
do
business.
something. What did that do? Oh, this is the one I was looking for. That's people heal outside of combat. That's what that one was. We still have to go over all the powers. Oh boy. We're doing it though. We'll get her done.
Elven warriors, ready your swords.
Let me just make sure this doesn't have a
Hurry,
son of a
elves of the wood.
A new book has been discovered.
Don't let the cave troll by. It's a small goblin lair.
Nah.
Attack.
For some reason these two have one, but this one doesn't. It has a sound at
Meet
least.
them with elven blade.
Oof. The banner carrier died like a biche. The other boys didn't. It barely took any damage. I'll just leave him to it. Alright.
Scribes have translated a new book.
It's a wild goblin cave.
So now we can get some Grey Company. Strong versus all normal troops. Requires Lay of Lithium. Is that Lay of Lithium? You can only have one Grey Company at a time.
It's a wild goblin cave.
Fair enough.
Settle down, man.
So we don't have this yet.
We are the Grey Company. We bring word from Elrond of Rivendell.
Oh, the Grey Company
It's a
look
small
awesome.
goblin lair.
Look
It's
at
a
this.
cave troll.
Look at these boys.
Deep roots are not touched by the frost.
These are one of the
Don't let the
coolest
cave
like,
troll
ranger
by.
units easily. They also come with
The enemy
spears.
is at hand.
They do step at level 5, so let's get them leveled.
The Grey Company sets out.
Hopefully we have enough of these level things. We might not. Although there can't be many more units. Right. We got Elladan over here.
A new book has been discovered.
Not sure how you unlocked them.
We elves will help.
There's the sentries that we recruited on top of the tower. So look for shoot at things that come by.
Let them not rest.
Okay.
Hold it.
You've had your fun.
Watch your footing.
Get out there.
Settle.
Oh. So when you get that tech, it immediately just recruits
We
those
must
boys.
protect the woods.
Okay.
Elves, over here.
That's pretty good, so it's something to keep in mind. You can get a second battalion if you do some research from this place. And this one permanently stations Noldor guards at structures. I'm kind of curious as what this is. Oh yeah, I'm noticing there's no units walking around these buildings in Rivendell, like every other faction has. So I'm guessing you have to research that because your guards are going to be much stronger.
There's talk of strange folk crossing the Shire.
Being of
Fresh
course
mushrooms,
Noldorin.
locally grown.
I would expect the Noldorin armies are going to be pretty strong. Wow, the rebuild's so fast. And there we go. Noldor guards are coming out of all the structures. So basically, we have much better guards than other factions for guarding our buildings, which is pretty cool. But it's good you don't get it right away. Okay, I think that's all units covered. I hope.
I could use some of those.
Let's go for the powers. Wisdom of Eldar. We'll just go one at a time.
Butterbur's ale.
Reveals shroud in target area. It's found here. Partially heals units, replaces one dead man per battalion. Oh, even has a voice file. Nice. Tengado Hide. We know what that is. Target allies get 50% damage and armor. That's a buff. Rally call. Very cool. Okay. That must be Elladan over here, I'm assuming. Unlocks Elladan over here. Yep. Okay. So now they're unlocked, we'll buy them.
Is there a problem?
What else do we have? Breath of Manwë.
I am Elven.
Summons a destructive tornado on the battlefield.
Elladan, reporting for duty.
Okay, so one of your powers is a tornado. One of your 10-point powers. Doesn't last super long, but, you know, it is a tornado. It's pretty good. Random summon Leith. I can read. Randomly summons 3 battalions across Middle-earth.
You've been summoned here to answer the threat of Mordor.
Oh my god, that's cool.
Archers of Mirkwood.
We've got Mirkwood archers,
the master of the lake.
Laketown watchmen, and Honorian soldiers. So I guess these will change from like a pool of random troops each time you summon them. That's
Hurry, soldiers.
super amazing. I like that a lot. There's so much unit variety in the Mladras, it's crazy. Remnant of the Old Kingdom. Summons a ruined Honorian outpost.
It's a tribe of goblins.
All allied units get 50% damage, 50% armor, become immune to fear and terror. Ah, it's like a little ruin, I guess.
Those southerners.
And if we're near the ruin, we get all that buff. So,
keep your nose out of trouble.
Yeah, okay. I like that. Let's check out Elladan over here quickly.
Go forth.
Come out level 6.
We must be watchful.
5.
So long as we live, Rivendell will not fall.
Alright, here's Elden and Elra here. This one is Elra here.
Maintained.
This is Elden.
I do not fear the enemy.
We must stand against
Custom
them.
idol animation, which is pretty cool. I like that. How he's standing. He's a double sword boy, and he's a two-handed boy.
I have sworn to protect this land.
Maybe a one-hander, I don't know, but let's see. When near his brother, he gains 150% damage, 150% armor. If Elrond dies while Elrond is on the fields, he gets temporary 200% damage increase, but also loses 150% of his armor. Yikes. Major orcs. He deals 33% damage to all orcs. And activate nearby orcs with speed. Apparently has no like voice file or anything, no particle effect when he activates it. Elden knocks down and pins target hero. Normal units are knocked down and damaged. Let's try it out on a troll, shall we?
It is over! There is still time.
They attack!
Whoa.
Repay each blow thrice over! We go!
He's not super tanky, but of course his brother's not near him,
I
so.
know where to go.
Yep.
We go! We're moving out!
Okay, I like that. And then we have representatives of elves and men. Reduces recharge time for nearby heroes' abilities, but 25% increases auto heal of nearby heroes by 25%. Does not affect his brother though.
I do not fear the enemy.
See what his brother
I shall
does.
lead the defense of this land.
Same thing. Same thing.
It's a cave troll.
Come! Meet my blades! Follow me.
Alright, let's see what he's like.
Force them
in
back.
combat.
Evil is upon us.
Nice.
Our homes are in
Okay,
peril.
so they have similar abilities. But they're meant to be used
Do
as a
not
pair.
lose hope.
That's pretty cool.
Go full!
As you would
We
expect.
go!
They like to hang out together.
Rangers. Pah.
Pwah. Agreed. Okay, let's get to the next 3. We're almost there, but we're over an hour. Excellent. Okay, well, temporarily covers the map in rain. Against freezing rain. It's just rain. You know what rain does. Summons a Grey Pilgrim.
I'm Gandalf, and Gandalf means me.
There he is.
The enemy has grown stronger.
Summon Gandalf the Grey. You can summon a cart. Which heals nearby allies. He can just get a little more light. Nearby archers get 20% range, 15% damage.
Cave troll by.
Serve of the Peace. Gandalf shoots a peculiar firework at selected targets. Oh yeah, nice.
Quickly now!
Bowhammer shoots out lightning bolts from Gandalf's sword.
Foul creature!
Sure we all know what that's like. Gets that ability in the base game. And you shall not pass.
Make haste! Go
And we gotta
now!
actually burns them.
This way! Follow
Yes,
me!
you shall not pass these boys.
The fighting has begun.
Goblin scum.
You shall not pass!
It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it stuns. So that's what they've changed it to. It's more of a stun now. That's pretty cool though. Does he still have a shield bubble? No. He has no shield bubble. If you press U or anything. Okay, that's fine. Should do this because I can. Like the sound. Hall of Fire. Summon the Hall of Fire. So this building has some stuff to it. I'm not quite sure what it does. I've never clicked on it or seen it used. Don't tell me I just fucked up. We gotta kill this troll. Okay. Let's try one of these. Some of the vivid retelling of the fall of Gilgalad.
Evil is upon us.
How does this
They
work?
attack once more.
Hey, there he is. Wait, what? Retelling terrifies nearby enemy units and deals fire damage to them. Oh, cool. So you can summon like old heroes, but they're like not really there.
The fighting has begun.
Neat. I like that. What else? Ah, shit. It does have a cooldown, so while that happens, we'll go through the last power. Oop, I got him right.
Besides, the venerable farmer Maggot is no more.
Oh, Farmer Maggot. No. We got Flood, of course. Very powerful. And Tom Bombadil. I know what you're thinking. I thought the same. What? Tom Bombadil's a 25-point power?
Let us hurry.
He must be damn good.
Is there a problem?
Oh, at level 3 these guys get that. I'm so dumb. Hang on.
Keep an eye out for vagrants.
Before I summon Tom Bombadil, let's do this. Son of Doom. Of Turin Turambar. Hey look! It's the guy from the cover of Children of Hurun. Almost identically. That's cool. And there's the picture, of course, of what I'm talking about. What does he do? He does the same thing.
The enemy is upon us.
They don't last long. But they are very cool. I like this like thing.
Be gone, foul creature.
Burden's heavy.
Hurry.
What was I doing? Oh yes, these boys.
Mind your business.
Ooh. So now they're level 3, they got armor from the Barrows. Look at this. Oh my god, they look so much cooler once they get the armor. They've like scavenged some armor from some Barrows.
I could use some of those Butterbur's ale.
Nice.
Come on, move.
Intruders.
Big fan of that.
No objections from us.
Alright, Fingolfin. Oh, this troll.
Evil is upon us.
Ruining everything. Shit. Better not. You better not kill the whole fire. No!
Mind your business.
Tribe of goblins.
Time to take their coin, boys.
Please,
Get
kill
rid of
this forever.
For Uncle Bilbo.
I didn't summon it, did I? I did, fuck. I didn't even get to look at it.
So heavy.
Alright, we're gonna have to resummon him.
Follow me.
I didn't really get to see because
Come on.
Troll Boy was having a field day with my stuff. That was close.
The attack.
Alright. We're close. We're so close. Let's just summon Tom a little bit. Fuck it. So he's a 25-point power.
Blow his jacket is.
I don't know how good he is.
Bright blow his jacket is.
But bright blue his jacket is. He's still got Sonic Song. Also, his face is it's hard to see here. For 25-point power, he doesn't do a lot to a cave troll.
By fire, sun, and moon.
If they just leave me alone for a second, I can look at his face!
None have ever caught him yet.
Fuck, he's about to go. Incorruptible. Nothing bad may harm the Master of the Wood. Which means the damage and it's just a knockback. He also summons Old Man Willow, which does something.
Now and hear us.
The attack.
There he goes. Well, he looks like Robin Williams. He has Robin Williams' face. Old Man Willow does a thing. Whispers an old and enchanting song. Units around him are put to sleep. Ah, so you can put an army to sleep if you summon that in the middle of it.
I must keep it safe.
It's a weird 25-point power. I'd have to see it in more action, I guess. I'm not sure how it works. Seems like a bomb to me. We got Fingolfin. Oh yeah. I really like the glowy old heroes from like the first and second age or whatever. Whenever these guys are from. Super cool. And he looks amazing. Alright, one more to go. I think that'll be everything covered. I think.
The burden is heavy.
The ring is
So
heavy.
far from home.
Have Sam help you carry it.
You can count on me.
Have some rabbit stew. Everyone loves rabbit stew. Unless you're a vegan, I guess. Maybe you don't.
They've launched another assault.
Double check I did everything here. I'm pretty sure I went over everything. I hope so.
The enemy is at
And
hand.
the last one. Summons a vivid retelling of Celebrimbor's death. There's Celebrimbor. The elf who made the rings, of course. Yes. He's a big part of the Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor series. But he's an actual character, of course. And he does, of course, similar things.
Evil is upon us.
This building is really cool. And it also has some lore there. I'm not going to read all that lore. You can read it yourself. Or if you know the lore, then...
The burden is heavy.
But that is everything. Let's see what we get from the next summon.
Draw. Loose.
Alfurian Wardens. Who also come with the Black Arrow
they're
thing.
dozing off.
Some more Lake-Town Pick. Nice.
Keep them at bay.
So yeah, every time you do this... These come called Longshot.
Your oaths.
These would be one of the good ones to get around a summon.
The beacon has been lit. Quickly now.
Cool. Alright, that has concluded the look at Imladris, or Rivendell rather. I guess they're called, of course. They look amazing. I have no idea how they play balance-wise or anything, but so far, I gotta say, I'm super impressed with the models, the power ideas, with the, of course, the architecture. Look at this fucking fortress. Oof. It all looks very good. So I'm looking forward to trying them out as well in real games against AI and people. That should be a lot of fun. And that will be happening, I'm sure, pretty soon. So keep an eye out for that on Twitch or YouTube. And yeah, that concludes the faction overviews. We've looked at Rohan, we've looked at Imladris, and I'll probably cover
It's a small goblin lair.
indirectly things as I play them, for like Mordor and Gondor and all that. So keep an eye out for future streams and stuff. And yeah, The Age of the Ring will probably be out pretty soon. As of course, once this video goes out, I'm pretty sure they're pretty close to launching it. So just keep your ear to the ground, and I'm sure you can enjoy the mod soon. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.